everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to start this day with a grateful heart, and I'm grateful that you all are here with me today. Wow, we got the, what is it, the new moon in Capricorn. So we think of Capricorn, we think of Earth. I'm thinking, like just being grounded. It's summertime, like get outside, put your feet in the dirt, go to the beach, go to the park, just be out in nature. And when I also think about Capricorn, you think about security, your family, your foundation, all things earth. So this message is for the collective. And I've been thinking about that, like, what, you know what? Let's just see what the cards have. This is a general reading. This is for general public. Take what applies, leave the rest. Wow, this is interesting. We got rebirth, which is the Earth Star Chakra. Now, when we think of the Earth Star Chakra, that's the right underneath the root chakra, 6 inches underneath. So with that Earth Star Chakra, this is really about, when you think about rebirth, I feel this is a time of awakening and healing. Okay. Yes, like very earthy. Wow, it's interesting I said that. So I feel this is really a time of healing, and I feel getting into nature is going to assist with that training, or not that training, excuse me, with that that healing process. Yeah, here we go. Assist with the healing process. I'm gonna say and awakening. There could be some beginning or endings going on. There may be a time, there's a sense of knowing, say rebirth. So this is, something's got to end for something to begin, okay? Even if it's just you changing your mind, okay? But all these changes, I feel, is something positive. It's a positive change, a positive experience. So I feel that maybe some of us have been planting seeds and nurturing them, okay? And they could be in any area of your life, because anytime there's a shift, it does affect that foundation, that sense of feeling completely supported, completely secure. Going back to that I'll say Cancer. We're in Cancer season, which is like home. I think of Cancer, I think of home and apple pie, But the groundedness, feeling that you're ready for a new start, to feel more comfortable or moving beyond. For some, I feel this is really moving beyond your comfort zone into a new sphere. So this new change or this new beginning, something's about to change, okay? And I feel this is a good time to embrace the change, especially if, you've been in a comfortable spot, and sometimes you just got to shake things up. All right, and I feel this is shaking things up. Let's get another one. Let's get another chakra card. Let's see here. Feeling it. I like this. Peace. So whatever this change is, this is going to lead to a sense of peace. And this is the crown chakra. So this is in your thoughts and your feelings. So there's something that's going to change, that's going to allow you a sense of freedom and peace. With that groundedness and this that earth chakra and this crown chakra, I feel that it's going outside. Make sure you keep your water with you, because whatever chakra you're really working with, you think of your crown, you got to keep it clear. So keeping water, keeping hydrated. Let's see, with this earth, getting out in nature. Just like take a walk and take a bottle of water. Go sit in the park with a bottle of water. You know what I'm saying? And just like breathe. Just breathe. All right. So let's see. Let's see. What we got here? You know, I want to keep it short and sweet as possible. All right. Now, what was the first card? A tower. So that just confirms that rebirth, that sense of change. So this is also why that when I think of the Earth Star, yes, this that connection with the Earth, this shift, this change, this tower. So I kind of feel like you could choose to change or something's going to happen and you'll have to change. So I say, you know, make the choice, you know, and this choice is going to lead you to, believe when I think of the Earth Star chakra, I think of being more anchored, okay? More anchored. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. We got the Four of Wands. Fire. You're being, I just feel like this is an inner drive. There's, since this is a general reading, you know, I don't really do drama readings like, you know, that's just not me. But what I feel here with this Five of Wands, I feel this is more, I'm feeling this is more internal. Yes, you know, there's some outside stimuli, but with this tower and all this stuff coming at you, I feel this is why this rebirth is here. Because this may just be the shift in your perspective, or not necessarily your perspective, I would say a shift in your motivation, shift in your drive. You know, because we think of fives, we think of change, consequences, could be conflict, chance, all these things. But I feel really the rebirth here, you just decide to change your mind, okay? Change the how you are going to utilize your energy for the resolution here. And that resolution is going to lead to your new birth, okay? So let's look at this piece. The Hermit. Yeah, that's right there with peace. You see the Hermit, he's just following his light. In conjunction with that Tower and that Five of Wands, if this is a conflict with someone else, I mean, we know that. But really, it's really what's going on inside of you, okay? So if we're looking at that five, that consequences, conflict, resolution, I feel that you're really focusing on what's in front of you, which is going to lead to your peace, regardless of what the outside stimuli is, okay? Because, you know, you got people here, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Yeah, I may need to do something, but I don't know if I need to do it the way you want me to, or the way that you are suggesting. And it could be for the good, and sometimes it could be manipulation. So you have to definitely use discernment here, right? All right. But what I do see here, we got the Page of Pentacles. So I feel that while I say get out in nature with your water, sitting there in the park, walking, chilling, I love the way the Page of Pentacles is here, because it's like, oh, you have this bright idea, you know, finding that little sweet spot, that little place where you can feel peaceful and clear your thoughts. I don't see any air here, but this Five of Wands and this Tower, there is motivation to make a decision, okay? And I feel that moment is like that aha moment. I love the way it's depicted here with the rainbow and everything. So you have a plan in place, okay? So being grounded and focusing on what's in front of you is going to lead to this change and this sense of peace. Okay, I really feel that, you know, um, the simple things. Okay, we sometimes want to complicate things, you know, and I really feel this is all boiling down to taking that moment. You know, like I said, go to the park, take a walk, sit there, drink some water, look at nature. If there's a lake or something, you can, you know, just like breathe, okay? And then certain things will become more clearer. I'm sensing more clarity will come through that. Let's get another, just a couple more cards here. Let's see. Like I said, well, if I don't, yeah, see? Nine of Earth here with this rebirth. This is, yeah, this is you reclaiming your power, okay? Regardless of the outside stimulus and this shift, this change, even if you make the change or is a change being forced upon you, it's going to allow you to plant new seeds and really be in your power. So this, I feel this is all about leveling up to a degree. And look at this, we got the outcast. You're ready for a new start. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're ready for a new start. This is like the Fool card, you know. So you're ready for a new start, a new beginning, a new sense of peace. Whoa. Okay, we have message from air. I just said we didn't have any air here. So I feel with this peace and this message from air, your clearer thoughts, I feel like, yeah, getting outside, it's like you're going to see things clearly. You're going to, you know, you could be impacted by an air sign. So what is that? Aquarian, Libra, and Gemini. They could have an impact. But I really feel this is more of, you know, that type of energy of those signs. But I also feel like that air, you see how she's sitting there, it's like, and it's like she's like the airbender. That's what if you ever see the airbender, I love that. They didn't make the other movies after that. I was a little disappointed with that, but that's just me. But anyway, so this message with air, it's like, I know they have it in anime, but not the movie, okay? So it's like you can see, it's like she's moving the air, she's bending the air. So that rebirth, that change, she's changing her thoughts. She's seeing things from another perspective. And with that shift, that finding that sense of peace or finding that quiet moment to look at what's in front of you, it's like you're having this aha moment, okay? So with this message from air, I feel that maybe you'll be able to see or articulate what you're experiencing, like an air sign, you know, because Gemini is about communication. Libras are, you know, more about balance, and Aquarians are, they're definitely, they see things from another perspective. So I you know, I like this. I really do. I like this reading. All right, so let's see. Okay, we have Eshu. Eshu is the guardian of the crossroads. So I feel that that bright idea, it's going to say, okay, it's time to cross the street. Okay? Now, what side of the street you're going to go, that's a personal choice. But the opportunity is here. You have this aha moment. You're focusing on what's in front of you, regardless of what the motivation for this rebirth, if it's internal or external. It's about stepping into your power. And while you're going through this is really about healing. Okay, and so it's good. I can't reiterate this enough. Like getting out in nature. Okay, drinking a lot of water. Maybe however that resonates with you. I mean, yeah, it's going to bring the clarity. I also feel that with this, especially with this fire, if it's coming from a tower fire, if it's from outside or inside of you, inner or outer motivations, I feel that stretching would be good, you know, because it's like you got to move that fire around, that tower. It's like stuff is falling. You got to be able to weave and bob. So there's a need for some flexibility here. Also, with that hermit, I feel that taking time for meditation, prayer, or just being quiet, you know, that is definitely going to be needed. And I feel that is going to be opening up the roads for you to step forward and go to the side of the street that's going to benefit you. What's going to happen is that you're going to have a whole, I feel this is going to lead to a new sense of, like I said, that anchor, you know, feeling anchored and a sense of peace. I also feel that it's like sometimes, like I said, sometimes like you have disrupt your complacency. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I feel this is like there's a need to disrupt complacency. Like everything has been the same, but just know that you're going to land on your feet. We think of that Capricorn moon as that the full moon in Capricorn is that groundedness. Yes, change, and I guess you know the Earth. You don't really want change, you know, Earth, but there's going to be a shift. There is an evolution. There is mobility. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. So let's get an oracle card. Let's see. And with this page, I was like, get out in the sun. Yeah, you see, I don't know if you can see it on my camera. I have like my oranges, and my tangerines, oranges and lemons. Get you some citrus, make some lemonade or something. Eat some oranges and tangerines. Like, eat the sun, okay? Yeah. Have that fire burning. Like, woo, get that fire something good, okay? Oh, see, that's what's needed here. Courage to shift, okay? I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So, like I feel this could be a fear of change, you know, disrupting that complacency. I feel there's a sense of comfortability and there's been a stagnation. So this is where I feel really this tower, this Five of Wands, there's been stagnation. So it's like step, step, step. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more. Adversity. Okay? Adversity. That's where I feel this Five of Wands is coming. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yes. Getting with that Hermit card. And that's and that Page of Pentacles, that sense of peace. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there's something here that needs to be done. Let me look at it. Let me focus on that and come up with that idea. So whatever adversity is in front of you, you have the courage to move, to change, to shift, you know. You have the courage to do that. I like this reading. This is really a good reading. This, you know, we're thinking about this moon in Capricorn. Like I said, this is a general reading, so take what applies and leave the rest. So there's a shift here that's going to lead to peace. You're going to have to use your courage to deal with the challenges during this shifting times. You know, I think of the earth. We think of that Capricorn earth, and we think of earthquakes and things. When the Titanic, was it the plate shift? But and everything moves after that. So you have to be able to move. That's why it's good to do some stretching and things like that to be flexible. Okay? So, you guys, let me know what you think. Please like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I hope all is well. Peace and blessings. This is Sister Omi. Peace.